I watch dub on every anime. I know this sounds bad, and dub is usually shamed upon, but it's easier for me to listen to what people are saying and pay less attention to what's happening on screen. I still care about the characters and what's happening in the show. I just like to play Minecraft while I'm watching, or draw, or work on homework, or math, or hundreds of other things that I like to do. So why does any of this matter? Well, I was told to watch an anime called The Summer Hikaru Died. A side detail about that anime is it's completely in Japanese, and there's no dub. Now when you turn on subtitles, I have to minimize Netflix, stick it in this tiny box in the top right corner of my screen, and have Minecraft running. That doesn't sound like a problem, I'm being a little nitpicky, but the subtitles are small, people talk really fast, and it's just hard to pay attention to both at once. The obvious solution to this would just be bigger subtitles, right? It's not really an option on Netflix. And then I remembered, I'm literally majoring in software engineering. So I can just program something to make the subtitles bigger, or make the actual picture-in-picture look a little bit better, or all these solutions. So this is what I made. This is the video that's a culmination of all of the work I put in, and all of the programming that I learned, and all of it took about 2 days. I don't know how to end it. We're going into it. Transition. So there's two main aspects. There's going to be the subtitles and the picture-in-picture. The picture-in-picture is pretty easy. It's usually built in, so I don't have to do much for that. I'm a little too lazy to code that on my own anyway. But for the subtitles, there's not like a straight transcript I can take from like YouTube. I can't just like scroll down and see the entire transcript. So I have to go through something else instead. So next best step was to look through the console log to see if anything's in there. Like if there's any text on screen, it should also be in the console log. There should be some way for that text to show up. Even with a closed API, text will still show up in the console log. This is any picture element, any text element, anything like that. So I started looking through the HTML code to try and find where the subtitles pop up on screen. And after some digging, it seemed to be stuck behind a like timed container. So the container will go away as soon as the text goes away. I know where the text is coming from now, and it's 2 different lines, which is, I mean, I'll figure that out later. It's a problem for another time. But now I had to figure out how to display that text on screen. Getting that text into code format isn't impossible. I just need to figure out a way to actually grab it. And to actually grab it, I need to create a browser extension to edit my own browser, or I can just create a fresh browser through something like Selenium. And so that's what I chose because I didn't really want to deal with JavaScript. I mean, I barely know Python. So it just creates a whole new instance instead of working over the browser that I already have open. Immediately following, I didn't want to just jump straight into putting everything on a text window that I just made. I tried doing everything in the console log first. It's a little bit easier than, you know, trying to set up the whole text window and everything like that. And I got it working.
I'd say you're full of crap. That's a Barbie legal handbook right there, right? Open it up. Read me something. Anything.
So now that I have like proof of concept and I know it works, it's pretty easy to like put 2 and 2 together and get the actual window to show the same text in the console log. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the whole project. I just full screen that specifically, that see-through screen with all the text showing up. And then I could even minimize Netflix, or I can do the pip screen or whatever. And yeah, everything just kind of seamlessly like works. The only really big downside to that is that I have to open Netflix again every single time. It opens a new instance of the window. So every time I run the code, it's gonna, you know, have me sign into Netflix, do the 2-factor authentication, go all the way through it, you know, log into my account, and then I can select it. I also still have to turn on subtitles, which is an interesting bug. I meant feature on the Netflix app. But what I can do is turn on the subtitles, minimize it, turn off the subtitles, and then they're not there. So it's not a bug. Maybe people want to see things 2 times. So that's the video. I only came here because I need to go outside anyway. I gotta prove I go outside, you know, I touch grass. Yep, hope you liked it. I might post this on my Instagram story. Hello people from my school. I'm cool, I swear. This is 1 take, by the way. 1 take. All right.